friends, and welcome back to my art studio. So today we're going to be doing something really fun. I got these wooden blocks from Walmart like a couple months ago. I just saw them. They were like kind of on sale and I was like, I could paint on these, but I didn't really have a plan for them. And then I saw everyone on Instagram doing the 6 fan arts thing, and I was like, I want to do that too. So I think I'm going to do 6 fan arts on this. I do have 6 squares.
That's a circle.
And on 2 of them, I started to paint on them randomly. So we're just going to paint over that, no big deal. So my plan is for on one side of the circle, do a fan art that I pick out. And then on the other side, for another video, I can do a fan art that you pick out. So make sure that you comment down below a fan art that you would want me to paint on the other side of one of these circles, because I will be doing a part 2 with everything that you guys want to see me paint. Let's get started.
That's right, the first fan art that we're going to do is Grumpy Bear from Care Bears. Care Bears is something that I loved to watch as a kid, and every time I see a picture of them, I'm like, oh, I want to draw them, and I was going to try to incorporate them in one of my Create This Book videos, but I never got to it yet, so I decided to incorporate it here. I couldn't decide which Care Bear to do. Yellow and pink are my favorite colors, but for some reason, I just really think that Grumpy Bear is so cute. I love his little rain belly, and I don't know, I just think he's really cute, and he was really fun to draw. I did transfer some of the images. I didn't transfer this one. I think you'll be able to tell which ones I transferred and which ones I just freehanded. The shapes on him were pretty simple, and color matching was very easy, so I feel like this was one of the easier ones in this video. And I'm just really happy with how he turned out. I think he's so cute. I just want to like squish him. One of my favorite Care Bear movies that I remember was the one with like the lions and the raccoons and stuff like that had more than just the bears. I thought that was so cool. And I almost did the lion, but I couldn't. When I saw the Grumpy Bear, I knew that he was the one that I wanted to do for this video. And also, I normally do like black outlines with my artwork, but in this picture, he outlined in a darker blue and then the cloud in a lighter blue, so I just did that, and I think that it worked out a lot better and it was more true to the character. And then I decided to do some polka dots in the background just to give it a little extra spunkiness, and this is how it turned out. Yep, that's right. The next one we're going to do is Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ever since it got out on Netflix, I've been binge watching it. I'm only like on season 2. I'm not sure what episode I'm on, but I really love it so far. I've taken a million quizzes, and apparently I am an airbender. It's one of those things where every single test I've taken has said airbender. This also happened to me whenever I took all the Hogwarts tests. I was always a Hufflepuff, no matter what. I always got Hufflepuff, and so with the all the bender stuff, I've always got an airbender. So apparently I'm an airbender, and the more I read up on it, it does kind of sound more like me. But I really love Aang, and I love a lot of the characters. I love pretty much all of them. So I did have a hard time picking which one, but since I am an airbender, I thought I would do a tribute to Aang, since he is the last airbender, and he was really fun to draw. So I did try to freehand him, and I think that it turned out pretty well. I got his proportions really well, and I don't know, I'm like pretty happy with this freehand, to be honest. Color matching, I did a little different than the original photo. Like his shirt and the wings and stuff are all the same color, and I decided to make them a shade different just so you could tell that like they were apart for me. And then with the yellows is like a little bit brighter and stuff. But like overall, I don't think that those shades make a big difference. I think that you can still like tell who the character is, and it's just, I don't think that it makes that big of a difference or it's a big deal or anything like that. And then of course I did my original style of the thick black outline with my paint, and I think that this worked really well with this character. These cartoons actually do have like a very light black outline around them, so my thicker black outline worked pretty good with it. And at first, I didn't realize that I forgot to put the nose on, and I was like staring at it thinking that it looked so weird, and I was like, what am I missing? And then I realized that I didn't even give him a nose, so I had to go back and put the nose in. Yeah, that's how he turned out. I really love it. So the next fan art we're going to do is Anna, and if you don't know, this is my favorite Disney princess. Me and my sister have this thing where I'm Anna and she's Elsa, and we love Frozen. I really do love Frozen. Frozen 2 is like one of my favorite Disney movies, and Anna is just like one of my favorite Disney characters. So yeah, she's my girl, and I really love the short where she has her birthday party and it's like sunflower themed, and I love her sunflower dress, so I thought what a better opportunity than to pay tribute to that, really. And I also just thought this picture of her holding the sunflowers was so cute, and so I wanted to originally like do her in the sunflower dress, but when I saw her holding it, I thought it would be so cute, like blown up a little bit on this circle, so that's what I decided to do. And I had a lot of fun painting these sunflowers. I did transfer this image just because I wanted to make sure I got her proportions right. She's a little bit more realistic instead of cartoony, so her shapes are a little different, and so I did decide to transfer this image. If you don't know how to transfer images, I do go over that in my card video, so if you want to check that out, I highly recommend it. Color matching for her was pretty easy. I did do her hair a little bit brighter, but I kind of did that on purpose. And other than that, all the other colors turned out pretty good. And I had already had this one painted pink because I had another plan for these circles a while back. So I just decided to use this pink background for her, and I really like how it turned out. I definitely couldn't forget her freckles and all of the pink accessories that she has, like her lip color and all of that. And then my thick black outline, which I think really helped bring the character to life and kind of like stabilize those accessories like the sunflowers and stuff. I do think that her face looks a little off. It's definitely not like spot on to the character, but I do think that it looks really good for a transferred photo and for, I don't know, for like just painting. I feel like it looks good, and I think you can tell who the character is, and I had so much fun painting this, and she's my favorite, so I'm still really happy with how it turned out. At first I wasn't going to outline her hair in black. I was going to leave that like darker orange outline, but after everything else was in black, it looked kind of unfinished, so I went back and did that. Oh, the next fan art. Animal Crossing has stolen my heart, and a lot of my time has been consumed with this game. Isabelle is one of my favorite little characters. She's so sweet and cute and precious, and I love her. I love Animal Crossing. It has really consumed me. I have been playing it since it came out, and I got it like a couple weeks after it came out, and I've been playing it nonstop, and I've been trying to get like all my friends and my sister and my cousin to play with me, and I've just been having so much fun. Getting villagers from there and all of that is so much fun. I actually had a couple ideas for videos and create Facebook pages to incorporate some Animal Crossing themes and characters or villagers. And so I just really love it. It's so much fun. If you have never played, I highly recommend just looking into it, because I'm not like a big video game person, but I really, really enjoyed this game. So I'm a huge fan. That's why I had to do a fan art of it. Color matching for Isabelle was super easy, and I freehanded her because she has some pretty easy shapes. Her head and her body and stuff are pretty simple shapes, so I thought freehanded would be easy, and I think that like everything turned out pretty well. Something about her eyes seem off to me, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if I didn't make them big enough or what exactly it is, but something does seem a little off, but after all, I'm still really happy with how it turned out. I like all her little details on her shirt and stuff, and I outlined her body, and there's this one spot on her arm that I just completely forgot to color yellow. Like, I don't know if I like meant to make her shirt a little bit longer, or if I meant to go back in with the yellow and color in her arm, but on her right arm there's just this spot of blue. I just left it. It's just a blank spot, and I'm noticing it now in the voiceover, and I can't believe it. Like, it's how did I miss that? And this is how it turned out. Please ignore the arm. So the next fan art is Rugrats. Oh, I love Rugrats. This was huge growing up. I had the game on my computer, and I also watched all the episodes in the movie, and I just loved it. It was a huge thing growing up. Lots of nostalgia when it comes to Rugrats. And I have red hair, and I've always loved redheaded characters because that representation was real. So when it came to the Rugrats, I always really loved Chucky. And not only is his hair red and messy exactly like mine, but he's also a really anxious person and an anxious character, so I just resonate with Chucky so much, so I had to paint him. I did transfer this image just because I don't really know why. I guess I probably could have freehanded it. His shapes aren't that bad, but I really wanted to get him right, and I honestly, spoiler alert, think that he turned out the best out of all 6. I think he looks like the most spot on and the most like his character. I also really love his color palette, like the purple and blue. It's like a lot of colors, but they all work very well together. I would also love to have this sweatshirt. Excuse me, I should make it for myself or fabric paint me one because I love this little planet sweatshirt. Yes, I would totally wear this. I think it's adorable. Adding in all the details really brought it to life. At first I was unsure if any of this was actually working. So whenever I outlined everything and brought it to life, especially with his face details, I was getting super happy and proud of how it was turning out because it looks exactly like him and I was really proud of it. Also, have you ever noticed that his eye is literally just a little dot? It's just the tiniest little dot in the glasses? This is how it turned out. So last but not least is Mavis. I did already have an image on this circle and I decided to do a rainbow background for her because she is a mainly black character. She has black hair and a black outfit, and then her teeth in this image is rainbow because this is from Hotel Transylvania 2, and she drinks a slushie for the first time and her teeth turn rainbow. So I thought it would be fun to give her a rainbow background, and some of that old design did kind of show through on the rainbow, but I'm not mad about it. I kind of think it looks really awesome, so I left it instead of doing another coat. So Hotel Transylvania, I love this movie so much. I'm a huge fan. I love all 3 of them a lot. They're all pretty good, solid movies. Mavis is one of my favorite characters as well. I don't know, she's just so cute and naive and fun, and I just love her a lot. And so I couldn't resist this, and I thought it would just be really fun and funny to do a more silly scene with her, drinking a slushie for the first time, and she has rainbow teeth. I really wanted to try out drawing the rainbow teeth and stuff. And I don't know, I just thought this would be really fun. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Right this second, it looks really scary. Her face and her eyes and stuff look scary. But it comes together later, I promise. I know I always tell you guys, when you're painting, sometimes it's ugly for a minute. You just have to keep working at it and doing layers and adding details, and it'll come together in the end. And then it was time for the black outline, which did kind of bring her face together. Something is off about her face, and I really think that I just didn't make her eyes big enough. Her eyes are huge in the reference picture, and I think I just didn't make them big enough. I'm not sure what it is, but something is off. And this is how it turned out. And these are all 6 of my fan arts. I think my favorite is either the Care Bear or Chucky, and I think my least favorite is Mavis. I think she didn't turn out as great as I really wanted her to.
Alright, that's going to be it for this video. I'm really happy with how some of these turned out. But don't forget to comment down below what you want me to paint. Just comment your favorite fan art down below, and I'll do it on the other side of one of these circles. And make sure you're subscribed because I post videos every single week, and I'd hate for you to miss it. Alright, bye!